Good afternoon, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. This is Rich again, back for your second video blog of the day for Tuesday, November 24th, 2015, around 4:42 in the afternoon, Belleville, Massachusetts. It was another sunny day out. The sun's going down. It was about 45 degrees. And the temperature's going to be getting warmer the next few days. Next Tuesday through Thursday, there is a possibility of an accumulating snowstorm in New England. Keep you posted on that. Some news to report. The Cleveland Browns have benched quarterback Johnny Manziel and replaced him with Josh McCown. I think Johnny Manziel's time with the Cleveland Browns is over, in my humble opinion. And the New York Rangers are the most valuable team in the NHL. They are worth $1.2 billion. That's a lot of money because they play in the biggest television market in North America, New York City. And that's about it on the news. My second video blog subject of the day is about my review of Survivor Series 1994, which happened at the Freeman Coliseum in San Antonio, Texas. This Survivor Series had like 3 elimination matches and 2 regular matches, and both of them were specialty matches. The submission match for the WWE title and the casket match, which they had a special troubleshooting enforcer. And we'll talk about that later and stuff. And calling the action for the pay-per-view were Vince McMahon and Gorilla Monsoon. There were no dark matches for this card, so nobody got to see anything. And it was just, all the matches were just on the pay-per-view. The first match was a 5-on-5 elimination match, going back old school for the first 2 Survivor Series. It was the Team Stars, who were Shawn Michaels and Big Daddy Cool Diesel, who were WWE Tag Team Champions, along with The Rocket Owen Hart, Jim the Anvil Neidhart, and Double J, Jeff Jarrett. That's J-double-F-J-A-double-R-E-double-T. That's Double J, Jeff Jarrett, the world's greatest singer, the world's greatest dancer, and now the world's greatest wrestler, facing off against the bad guys, which was captained by Razor Ramon, who was the Intercontinental Champion at the time, and he was with the 1-2-3 Kid, the British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith, and the new head shrinkers, Fatu and Sione, who was also the Barbarian. They were with the Wild Samoan Alpha and Captain Lou Albano. In this Survivor Series match, it was like the Diesel show. He powerbombed wrestler after wrestler after wrestler, eliminating them. It eventually got down to all the Teamsters and Razor Ramon, and Shawn Michaels was getting ready to super kick Razor Ramon, but Ramon ducked, and he hit Big Daddy Cool Diesel, and they were teasing up Diesel and Shawn Michaels to break up for many months, and then this just snapped. Shawn and Diesel were fighting. The crowd was behind Big Daddy Cool Diesel. The rest of the Teamster member, Owen Hart, Jim the Anvil Neidhart, and Jeff Jarrett were going to try to keep everything calmed down, but they couldn't. Shawn Michaels walks out, and the referee counts to 10, and Razor Ramon is the sole survivor of this match. And then afterwards, Shawn Michaels throws the WWE Tag Team titles down, and the titles will be declared vacant. The next match was another elimination match. It was the Royal Family, Jerry the King Lawler, with 3 midget wrestlers that looked like him, Queasy, Cheesy, and Sleazy, facing off against Doink the Clown, which was Clowns R Us, and Dink, Wink, and Pink. They were dressed, the midget wrestlers were dressed like clowns as well. And this elimination match was like kind of like an equivalence of a mixed tag team match. Doink and Jerry the King Lawler only wrestled, and if they had a tag in the midget had to come in. If a midget tagged in either Lawler or Doink, the other one had to come in, and this was like Doink the Clown and Jerry the King Lawler were kind of feuding on WWE television around this time. And Jerry the King Lawler eliminated Doink pretty easily and stuff, using a handful of tights. And then Queasy, Cheesy, and Sleazy eliminated Dink, Wink, and Pink with help of Jerry the King Lawler. So it was the Kings, the royal family, winning this elimination match. And while the midgets were celebrating, Jerry the King Lawler was like arguing with the midgets, saying, I made you win this match. I'm the one who made you win this match and stuff. And then Queasy, Cheesy, and Sleazy like turn on Jerry the King Lawler, and then Dink, Wink, and Pink come in as well. And Doink the Clown does some funny stuff to Jerry the King Lawler. This was just for comedy and stuff. It was an awful match, but it was just a laugh thing, or what they call the bathroom break, the popcorn match. The next match was a submission match for the WWE World Title. It was Bret the Hitman Hart facing off against Bob Backlund, or Mr. Backlund. Bob Backlund turned on Bret the Hitman Hart in July of 1994, and then he had a crazy gimmick where he put the crossface chicken wing on wrestlers, non-wrestlers, and stuff. And the special stipulation was a submission match, and the only way to win is to get your wrestler in a submission hold, and the cornerman would have to throw in the towel. Owen Hart was in Bob Backlund's corner, and the British Bulldog was in Bret the Hitman Hart's corner. And this was an awesome match. Probably one of the best matches on pay-per-view in WWE in the early 90s. It was a classic scientific match. Sharpshooter, but Bob Backlund got out of it, and then like the British Bulldog was running around chasing Owen Hart, but he slips and hits his thing on the ring post, the ring steps, and then when Bret the Hitman Hart was looking for Davey Boy, trying to help him, Bob Backlund cinches in the crossface chicken wing, and Owen Hart's going mad. He's having compassion. He couldn't. Well, Davey Boy Smith, the British Bulldog, was out cold, so he could not throw in the towel for him and stuff. And Owen Hart didn't really want to throw in the towel, and he was teasing maybe a face turn and stuff like that. His parents, Stu Hart and Helen Hart, were at ringside as well, and he didn't want to throw in the towel for them and stuff. He didn't want to throw in the towel. And Bret was in a chicken wing for about 8, 9, 10 minutes, and Bob Backlund wouldn't let go. Eventually, Helen Hart threw in the towel, and then Owen Hart was laughing. This was all just a scheme and stuff, a scam, and a put on, because Owen Hart really wanted Bret the Hitman Hart to lose the WWE title. And then Bob Backlund realizes he's the new WWE champion for the second time, and it was a very shocking moment and a great match. The next match was another 5-on-5 elimination match. It was the $1 Million Team, which was 3 members of the $1 Million Corporation: Tatanka, King Kong Bundy, and Bam Bam Bigelow, with the heavyweight bodies, the Gigolo Jimmy Del Rey and Dr. Tom Pritchard. They were just with the $1 Million Man, facing off against Guts and Glory, captained by Lex Luger, Adam Bomb, Mabel, and the Smoking Guns, Billy and Bot, with Mo. And this was a decent 5-on-5 elimination match. The Smoking Guns and the Heavyweight Bodies and Mabel were quickly eliminated. Adam Bomb got eliminated as well. It came down to Lex Luger and the $1 Million Corporation, Tatanka and King Kong Bundy and Bam Bam Bigelow. Luger eliminated Tatanka, but he was splashed by Bundy, knocked out Cole. Bundy pins him with 1, 2, 3. And the sole survivors were King Kong Bundy and Bam Bam Bigelow. And then the main event was a casket match. And this casket match, it was The Undertaker versus Yokozuna to cap off their long-running feud, which started at Survivor Series 1993, the Royal Rumble match 1994. 12 wrestlers tried to help Yokozuna throw The Undertaker in a casket. And then the WWE president, Jack Tunney, needed somebody to be a troubleshooting enforcer so no wrestlers could come down and attack The Undertaker. And he named Chuck Norris, who was the star of Walker, Texas Ranger at this time. And it was in San Antonio, Texas. It was perfect. And The Undertaker was with Paul Bearer, and Yokozuna was with Jim Cornette and Mr. Fuji. This was a great casket match, back and forth action stuff. Yokozuna was agile for a big man and stuff. He did some great moves, but this is probably when the time his weight was ballooning big time to over 600 pounds. And then, you know, he a couple of times tried to get him in the casket, but couldn't slam it shut. Halfway through the match, towards the end, Bam Bam Bigelow and King Kong Bundy came down. They want to try to, like, fight off Chuck Norris, but Chuck Norris was, you know, like protecting his guns, and the referees who were like monitoring the casket had to hold Bam Bam Bigelow and King Kong Bundy away. But then IRS Erwin R. Shyster comes out of the crowd, and he attacks The Undertaker and gives him a sleeper hold, and the IRS goes out in the crowd, and then Yokozuna is going to slam the casket shut, but The Undertaker chokes him out. And then Double J comes down, and he wants to have a piece of Chuck Norris, but Chuck Norris kicks him. And then Bam Bam Bigelow and King Kong Bundy run away, and then The Undertaker fully dominates Yokozuna and stuff, throws him in the casket, and then he breaks the Japanese flag that Mr. Fuji had and slams the lid shut. The Undertaker wins this casket match. And overall, the Survivor Series, probably a solid B. They had some great things with the casket match and stuff, and the submission match, and Big Daddy Cool Diesel turning face and stuff. And the midget match and that one was, you know, just for comedy things. It was awful, but, you know, you needed a comedy break and stuff. And that's about it on Survivor Series 1994. Next Survivor Series I will reveal will be Survivor Series 1995, which will be Thursday. Be back with the third and final video blog of the night, which will be about actor Earl Holliman, famous for his role as Bill Crowley on Policewoman. Keep calm, everybody. And I'm a Julie Brennan guy. Molly Rosenblatt of Fox 35 Rocks and has nice legs. Amy Swansea of Wish 2 is so awesome. Elizabeth Hart is so stunning. Barbara Gibbs of ABC 11 in Raleigh, North Carolina rocks. And she has a nice southern accent and has also nice legs. And in the words Bruce Cronin, former co-worker at Hard Hanks. Want to put a wager on that, Richie? See you later, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Bye now.